As we noted earlier this month, Irish-owned aircraft on lease in Russia must be recalled by their owners as a result of sanctions against the country. These lessors have hundreds of aircraft in Russia and are now faced with the enormous task of repossessing the aircraft that they legally own. But in light of airspace bans and a government that is seen by many to be violating international law, how will aircraft owners actually get their jets back? Sanctions imposed by the West have hit Russia hard. Not only are Russian airlines banned from European, Canadian and American airspace, but plane makers Airbus, Boeing and Embraer have halted the supply of parts and aircraft to the country. Sanctions have also meant that major aviation lessors have just 30 days from February 28th to get their aircraft out of Russia to comply with sanctions. Thus, contracts must be terminated near the end of March. As we noted in a previous video, lessors are already working hard on this issue, with task forces established to figure out a way to repossess the jets. With very little time to react, 2 foreign lessors did manage to get a hold of some of their jets. Indeed, just 2 aircraft were confirmed as seized abroad. According to chaviation.com, a Pobeda 737-800 registration Victor Quebec Bravo Tango Charlie was seized at Istanbul Airport. The aircraft is owned by Irish firm Avalon. Additionally, a Nordwind 777-300ER registered Victor Papa Bravo Juliet Papa was seized in Mexico City. The jet is owned by US firm Air Castle and has since been relocated to storage in Arizona. In a dramatic series of events, the Air Current noted that on March 2nd, an Aeroflot A321neo en route to Cairo had its airworthiness certificate revoked mid-air by authorities in Bermuda after its insurance policy was cancelled. The aircraft's owner, SMBC Aviation Capital, made an attempt to repossess the plane after it landed. However, the aircraft managed to narrowly escape, successfully returning to Moscow. It's likely that it's this type of situation that prompted Aeroflot to halt all international flights except for service to Belarus. As the New York Times notes, repatriation of leased planes would typically be planned years in advance. Time is one factor, but political obstacles are much more significant. Shielded by Putin's government, Russian airlines may not cooperate. Further, reciprocal airspace closures between Russia and other nations prevent aircraft from flying. It gets even more complicated, as affected airlines may have swapped out the original engines of leased aircraft for maintenance reasons, adding another technical layer of complexity. The logistics are immense. We're talking hundreds of planes that need to be flown out, IBA aviation specialist Phil Seymour told the New York Times. Where in the world can they go? Will they play ball? Will there be any edict from above telling not to cooperate? Paul O'Driscoll, a consultant with Ishka, told the Times that Russian airlines would not be obligated to make lease payments or perform maintenance on aircraft once contracts are cancelled. The local airline is absolved of its responsibility. You're really stuck. You have to leave the metal there, he says. Speaking with frequentflyers.ru, a source at Aeroflot hints that the Russian government may not even be able to buy out the airline's leased jets. Indeed, financial sanctions and the freezing of Russian currency reserves abroad prevent the government from performing such deals. As a result, it has been suggested that aircraft would be nationalized without any compensation to aircraft owners. Do you think the affected leased aircraft in Russia are gone for good? Or do you think there'll be a way to repossess these jets? Let us know by leaving a comment. In addition to our daily YouTube videos, Simple Flying publishes over 150 articles every week. If you're looking for the latest aviation news and insights, visit simpleflying.com.